as they say. Let's switch to the mat. We're going to wrestle now, you guys. We're switching to the mat. So here is a card, and this one is done by Becky O'Donnell. She always does really great things, but she made a little calendar for 2023. It's not a stand-up card. Hey, Sherry. I was kind of hoping it would be a stand-up one, but it's not. It's a card, but I could turn it into one easily. All I would need to do would be to put another piece, fold here. Maybe I'll just show you how I can do that. But anyway, really cute. And so what she used for that is it is the Hostess only stamp called At the Pond on page 90, the very last page of the mini. And it's this cute little two-step frog, face on or to the side. There's his little tongue. So his tongue, I don't know if you can see that, his little tongue. You can even color the tongue in. Everything's two-step. Little dragonfly, you can add your colors to your dragonflies as well as the little heart there. So that is a $14 Hostess only stamp set. And then there's the Flowers and More 12 by 12, which is a huge 48 sheets 12 by 12 for $18. That would just only for hostesses, and that's where that's from. But really cute, cute, cute. She did a great job here. I really like what she did. And she put on a little dragonfly embellishment that's so, so cute. If I'm not mistaken, those are our dragonfly embellishments, and she sure did, she took Stampin' blends and colored them because they're silver, and she colored them 2 different colors. That is so awesome. Wow. Okay. Well, okay, here we go, you guys. I'm just going to set the book here. Oh, I don't know if you know, I uploaded a video today, and I just got to show you my cute little guy here. He's so, so cute. Yep, and he's just going to sit here because I can't take it. He's so cute. All right, so let's kind of flip through here and see what I got. Okay, so you guys know our Country Bouquet bundle is part of our Country Lane Floral with the So Much Love stamp set and dies. And let me just show you. This is the die set for the Love for You bundle. It has the inside words as well as the shadow. I'll just take that out so you can see it. So you could have Love You. You can do, instead of For You, you can do Love You. You could do Love For You. But then you also could do the layering shadow, and then you have the thin line ones here, and then all of the flowers and leaves and things. And that just goes with the Love For You stamp set, which has some really nice sentiments in it. But I went ahead in my video today, I had 2021 Paper Pumpkin Sending Love, and I decided to combine and create a little bit new with our So Much Love dies here. And of course, our new Friendly Gnomes. And isn't he cute? Yeah, sure. Gnomeo. Oh, my little gnome can be called Gnomeo. That's a great idea. Yeah, Shar watched my video. Okay. Now, I don't have samples to show you for everything, or I didn't kind of like the sample at all. I mean, that sounds terrible, but you know. Yes, the Dragonfly Trinket's on 87, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to share with you is the By the Bay suite of products on 22, 23. Yep. I have a couple of cards here for you. There's this one by Anne Quatrain. She always does nice cards. She did the pearlized paper here. And then the Seaside Bay and the Bay dies. What's really cool on the Bay dies is the shell opens up and it says, "You are a pearl, rare and precious." And she added one of the flat adhesive backed pearls. She also did a nice little thing here. She just tore 2 pieces of the cardstock to make one, look, those sand hills. So that's pretty cool. She did a little stamping on the back of the card and on the inside. So that's a really pretty one there. And then this one is gorgeous. This one was done by Tammy DeWitt. Look at the inside of this card before I even show you the front. Really, really pretty. But here's this one. Use the big, I think it was the Waves embossing folder, 3D embossing folder, and then did some of the shells and things and grasses in the gold foil paper, and then stamped and die cut out some of the other little things there and used the flat adhesive backed pearls, which they're not as flat as you would think, but isn't that gorgeous? Lined it just to bring out all that gold that's in the designer series paper. And the thank you for everything. Yeah, the By the Bay designer series paper is really beautiful. It's a 6x6 pack. Okay, let's see what else I got here. Oh, so Petal Park bundle, which goes with that Regency Park designer series paper. It's that suite of products, and it's this stamp set right here. This is a pretty little card here by Susan Carlson. And what I really liked about this card, of course, is her color choices. We have Sweet Sorbet and Balmy Blue, but just look how fun. She made like her own little background paper. I think she probably used Mango Melody, and I think this green is Pear Pizzazz, not quite sure, but I love how our checkered ribbon looks with that. So it's just a very nice, clean. And then using those pastel adhesive back dots or sequins. Okay, now this is a twofer on this because I have some of the Friendly Gnomes and I have some of the Lucky Clover bundle. Hi, Maria. Oh yeah, the mailbox on that paper pumpkin. So here's a great one, and this one is done by Heather Robinson. She always does a great job. She's doing our little gnome guy and then adding the bird and the squirrel with the little grasses. Did a great job on that one, I think. Wishing you the most magical of birthdays. This paper, I want to say it's part of the gingham. Pretty sure, but isn't he sweet with the little flowers and the beard? I think that's so cute. So there's that one. There's this one here, Gnome Sweet Gnome. This one's by Sandy Haynes. Cute little guy here with the gingham background. And then our heart punches. Here's one, oh, and my favorite, Sweet Sorbet. This is a Doodle Stamper, Lawrence, and I have no idea. Let's see. Lauren, I guess it's going to be Lauren. But that's really cute. And you know, the real red gems look really pretty good there, don't they? And using some of that mesh in there too. Different patterns of the gingham. Very cute. Now we have our Lucky Clover on page 41. A good friend is a 4-leaf clover, hard to find and lucky to have. And then die cut this out of the brushed metallics paper. And this was Sandy Haynes as well. Oh, Sherry, that's great. Hi, Carol. Stay in and craft. This one here is by Roxy. What I love about Roxy's card here is I really do like her mixing of colors and patterns. I mean, I think that's really great. Sending luck and love. I do just want my clover over a little bit because I feel like I'm being blocked seeing that sending, but I love her choices here. We have some garden green here and here. We have some mint macaron happening, and it's just going together so well. And really pulling out those flowers, popping in that yellow gem. It's just a great card there. And this one too is so much fun. This one is done by Jackie Lawrence. I'll show you the inside first because she did her inside. Good friend is like a 4-leaf clover. And then here's this one here. And this one, just the bow isn't sitting so friendly because it was in a clear bag. But here we have that designer series paper featuring that. And then Happy St. Patrick's Day. We don't have so much in that way of St. Patrick's Day. Does anybody, hey Colleen, does anybody send out, you can't even see my guy. I feel so bad. Does anybody send out, St. Patty's Day cards? My brain just went dead. Delicate Desert on page 42 and 43. Here's a really great card here. I just absolutely love this card. It's one of those kinds of things that makes you all of a sudden like the products. This is done by Anita Watson. This die right here, in the, you can't, I mean, you can see it, it's just a solid, but it cuts out these jagged ends and then the points and and then it has a little tiny script that's die cut as well. It's really interesting. And then just the beautiful, it reminds me of Aztec. So just really, really nice. Now she stamped Sending Sunshine on the back of the designer series paper. And so it looks like she shaded it, maybe with a blending brush or something, but no, because the beautiful designer series paper took care of that for her. So I just love that one. Plus, you know me, it's pretty monochromatic, and so I'm just like, ooh, I like it. Hey, Colleen, I think I said hi to you, yeah? I hope so. I try to say hi to everybody. All right, Nomeo, you got to sit right there. Now we have the Rain or Shine Suite, and you guys, I have not pulled this out to play with it yet. I'm feeling like it's just a little too early, But this is what the theme was, or the inspiration for the paper pumpkin for February. Yes, Sunshine and Smiles paper pumpkin for February. And so make sure you subscribe by the 10th, because they're actually then are going to have 2 little dies that you can get for $6. That's an add-on to that paper pumpkin kit. That die cuts out a little set of flowers and a little character. So first off, I have this little one. Now this, when I look at this, I think it was just cut out with the stitch circle from the designer series paper. I love the use of the different stitch circles, and then these beautiful raindrops embossing folder. Yes, this was by Ruth Tinkham, and she has Oh Happy Day on the inside. I just love the clouds. I love clouds and cloud stamps. Here's another one by Heather Robinson, Rainy Days Are Better With You. Look how cute that is. Stamped and colored. And then you can't feel it, but you might be able to see the reflection. This is a specialty designer series paper pack, the Rain or Shine 12 by 12, because it has embossed and like clear, I want to say clear, but it's like cloudy and things, and you can feel and see the reflection of the raindrops. It's really cool. So that's that one. I will be pulling out and starting to play with that, but just not yet. I feel like it's just too, I'm still into Valentine's. So here we have the Dainty Delight bundle. This Dainty Delight bundle coordinates with the Dainty Flowers Sale-A-Bration level 1 papers. And here is a card for that bundle. And it is absolutely beautiful. These little flowers are so pretty. And then you can see these little tiny flowers. Those are our little flowers that are in the Rain and Shine suite. Get a whole little container full of all these little acrylic flowers. So, so pretty. And that was Becky O'Donnell again. Becky does such nice, nice cards. Am I going too fast, you guys? All right, well this, I love this Ginkgo branch bundle. I, again, haven't been able to play with it or use it yet, but I think I'm going to be doing this as a specialty class later on in the year. It's beautiful. It's Sending Hope and Peace, Thinking of You with Sympathy and Friend. It's one of those kind of sets that you need that is very tranquil and soft. And here's a sample that someone did. And this was, of course, it was Anne Quatrain. Now, can't know if you tell, but she's using that ribbon. That's the balmy blue that fades to white at the bottom. She white embossed the Thinking of You. Just beautiful. She stamped this and then used her blending brushes to give a little shading. So absolutely pretty. I'll open up those flowers if I have that little container still sitting on the table over here. I don't think I do though. But I love this ginkgo one. I can't wait to play with it. Okay, where's my next thing I have? There's more. Okay, this is a really cute happy birthday set, right? Best day. There's the cake and the sparklers and the happy birthday. It's the best day because it's your birthday and the big old fat cat. How can you not, right? And look at this fun, sweet card. Nice and bright, using that glimmer paper and the glitter ribbon. And this is Heather Robinson again. It's the best day because it's your birthday and all the sprinkles inside or streamers. Just fun. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, okay. I'm just going to take a minute. Here is the Ready to Ride suite of products. Beautiful, right? And I'm going to grab something real quick because I thought I'd share with you my week 3 of the Deck of Cards collab, because I did use a piece of the Designer Series paper here. So I'll show you that first. So here is my week 3 of the card collab with Sweet Bee Paper Co. Okay. So this happens to be a 2021 summer trip that Julianne and I took to go see Sam and Carney when she was interning at Buckle. It was July, it was hot, but one of the goals was to go to as many national parks or monuments or kinds of things like that along our way. So we got to see Buffalo Bill's home and all of the things that went with that. We saw the Pony Express building. We went to the Dinosaur Museum and Monument. We hiked in the arches. And I love this because it's a silhouette picture of Julianne when she was walking to one of the visitor centers. And I snapped this picture and it was just so great. The theme for this third week was Road and Brown. And so I thought that was perfect. So I am using some of the vellum road that we had. And then I have the piece in the paper that has like the Route 66 and street and road signs and gas station pumps and all sorts of things. So I am working on my collage skills and my jumbo birthday cards. And then on the back, I did my journaling. But you can see the paper more back here of the one sheet. It's very nice. It's very, very masculine. You're right. And that's great. Now, my brother Dan, who is now been moved to an acute long-term rehabilitation center from his injuries, is a huge Harley Davidson fan. So check out this one here. This is, of course, Becky O'Donnell. She is one to do some fancy dancy things. But what I love is she die cut out that, and then look at the flame. She has 1, 2, 3 die cut out 3 different colors of flames. You can see that beautiful embossing folder, the metal plate 3D embossing folder. There's little gems here. There's circles, rectangles, and these diamonds. But then look what happens, you guys. I'm going to open. Well, I think I'm going to open. Hold on. There we go. Here we are, and it says, thank you. We've got our wheels that she did in silver. This is a very wow project, isn't it? Now, think about this. I thought, oh my gosh, I'm just going to take this and send it to my brother in their rehabilitation center, but thank you doesn't work. So, you know, that's okay. But yeah, Becky does some really great, interesting things. Hey, Cindy. Just sharing a bunch of cards that I got from a card swap. And then this one here, here's a nice one, a monochromatic one using that same 3D metal embossing folder. And the Beside Me stamp set. It's very nice. And this one was by Lena Clements. Nice monochromatic, I like that. Yeah, how that one opens up, you bet. Now there's this fun one, Enjoy the Rhythm stamp set, very fun. And this is a card here by Susan Carlson. She's using that music embossing folder and then stamped out. And I tell you, this drum set is so nicely done, this stamp. Look at all that perfect shading that's in there. And all she did was probably stamp it in Memento ink. And it just looks so good. So that's very fun. And I think that's it for that. Wow, that was some good projects, huh, guys? All right, so that's our mini samples. Now let's talk about our Sale-A-Bration, because I also participated in the Sale-A-Bration swap. Yeah. Loved your ship card you made on the other side. Oh, thanks. Well, of course, everybody loves the adorable owls, right? Who does not? So now I know this doesn't come up showing quite the color, but this is not balmy blue. This is actually a green color. I think it's one of the new in colors. So this was Becky O'Donnell, and what she did on this is she made kind of a fun fold card, and she embossed her whole card piece. So got kind of a little rumply when you're folding things over, but that's so much fun. This particular designer series paper is from the level 2 designer series stack. It's a 12 by 12 with 48 pieces. Those of you that did the paper share, I also included a sampling of those. You got 12 sheets of that paper there. So very cute. And she cut out the owl's eyes and then layered them on top to give them a little bit more dimension. Wow, that's pretty cool. Here's a fun one on the swing, and pretty much I can see it here in the brochure. Changed it up a bit by using this fun edging embossing folder. This is Miss Heather Robinson, and did the same edging on the inside of the card. Very fun. This also is one of the new in colors. I'm very terrible. I haven't done very well with what the new in colors are this year. Here it is, my friend. This is one from Ruth Tinkham. I love the nature color scheme here. She did the pines embossing folder, our stitch circle, and this nice branch here. And look at this owl. How fun is that? Anne was thinking on this one, it's a money card or a gift card holder. And graduation time, she made herself a graduation hat, put the gem in a tassel. How cute is that? That's also one of the in colors this year that came out. Fun. And then of course we have the Thanks a Bunch. And here's a Thanks a Bunch card. I like this one quite a lot. This is Tammy. She did a nice job with this. All 3 of her carrots were cut out and then tied together. Like it a lot. She used the deckled edged rectangles. Very nice. Now, oh, we have the Dainty Flowers. I was talking about that with that Dainty Garden bundle. Coordinates with the designer series paper. This 12 by 12 designer series tape paper is so pretty, you guys know. But here's just a nice pretty card, letting that paper be the star of the show, coordinating the colors with our scallop circle. And there's our pretty dragonfly. This was done by Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nobody. I can't give credit. So very pretty. It's amazing how that paper just stands all on its own. Now, in the country stamp set, this one here, that's kind of the sketched stairs and then the field. We've got this monochromatic one here. This one was done by Ruth Tinkham. Really adding texture for that soft field. Then we have one from Anne that's very similar in idea, right? Thinking of You. Very nice. And a darker tone. Then there's this one. Now I think this one is really sweet. This is Anita again. And I love how she tied in, you guys need to know, but my goodness, crumb cake with the blue, like balmy blue or something, is so nice. And then using the different colored pastel adhesive backed sequins, and then stamping on watercolor paper. Because you can just get a really good textured look. And if you didn't want a watercolor, you don't have to. So that's just a really nice one there. Now I have a whole bunch of the level 2 Beautifully Happy to share with you. Here's one from Heather Robinson, Kindness Matters. Very pretty, using the gingham designer paper again. Here's a nice bright, I think this is Tahitian Tide is the color. This is Kitty. Thank you. Using the whimsy. Now, see something very similar going on here, huh? This was my Beautifully Happy card. And then this one here is very nice. I really like this one. Use the pretty flower embossing folder in the back. Use the decal rectangles here. Then white embossed the hollyhocks there, and then this pretty paper. This was Sandy Haynes, I think. Yep, Sandy. This one's really pretty. And I really like this one too. This one is by Tammy DeWitt. Very pretty, huh? She's using that corner embossing, corner die cut, and then she's got that beautiful paper in the background, which is that level 2 paper. So that you get a little bit closer to see if you can see those designs. It's very soft and pastel. I really like that. And then she also stamped the little flowers inside. And then this was the level 2, Dandy Designs is what I was talking about. People that were in the, everybody that was in the paper share, I added a second bonus. It's a sampling of all this 12 by 12 paper. And then here's a sample of that paper. It's Courage is Being Scared and Doing It Anyway. And then you've got this is something they stamped right there. Using the Whimsy die, this was Rita. So that's just showing it's this paper is very spring, very pastel. Will be perfect all for spring and things. So very nice. Wow. How long did it take me to do that? Oh, just a little over half hour. Uh-oh, am I frozen? Uh-oh. I have to I just refreshed because I am frozen. Let's see what's happening. Just taking a minute here because I seem to have a little problem. Uh-oh. Well, seem to have a little problem with Facebook right now, but I will just keep going because I have a card I want to share with you. Now, the card I'm sharing, and going to create with you. It is the card sketch challenge that I have right now on the Facebook Stampin' Cafe group. If you're part of that group, you know that I put a card challenge out that you have the rest of the month to create your card and to then upload it. So I want to share my card and what I'm doing with that. I have Mossy Meadow, and then I have the gingham embossing folder. And I just ran my fresh freesia through there. It's 5 1/4 by 4. And I'm going to go ahead and just, do I want to glue that down, or am I going to put the ribbon around? No, I'm going to glue this down. All right. I know. My gosh, it's crazy. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. So as I turn this and look, it's interesting when you look at this. You have either the little diamond standing up and the line standing up, and on this side the lines are same. It's exactly the same both sides. How did Stampin' Up! Do that? I do not know. So I'm going to use my liquid glue, you guys. I always use liquid glue when I have embossed cardstock, because the glue can then get down in those nooks and crannies and hold it better. There we are. There. So now that's going to go like that. Now in my card challenge, and I'm going to flip this mat over so I can see the English, or measurements, right? I did remember what each layer was, but this card challenge has several layers. So my largest one that's going to go on back is 4 3/4. Let me write that down. 4 3/4. That's my Mossy Meadow by 2 1/4. Okay? Now that's really easy, because I know now to take my designer series paper, which is our Dandy Designs. Isn't it pretty? That's just going to be a 1/4 inch smaller, just like so. Okay? Now, the one that's going to go across or horizontal, that one measures 3 3/4 by, I think it might be the same. Nope, just 2 inches. This is the largest one. This is the horizontal one. Okay. And so then that, I'm using another piece of the Dandy Designs designer series paper, and that's going to go just like so, and it's just a 1/4 inch smaller. So the white here would be 4 1/2 by 2, and this would be 3 1/2 by 1 3/4 for the white. Okay, and that's going to slip right behind here. Now what's also going to happen is then I am going to take this one, and this is the one that's going to have all my stamping on it, but I want to glue this together. So see, isn't that pretty? That would just be really pretty, just like that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, love it. But that's not what I'm doing today. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. My Facebook just was frozen and everything, and it's not anymore. So, but it kind of freaked me out for a little bit. I thought, oh my gosh, maybe you guys, Anybody else saying anything? I'm good. Nope, good here. You aren't frozen. Okay, good to know. Okay, now that I've done that, I want to grab this really pretty fresh freesia ribbon, and I am going to be wrapping that around and tying a bow. Now, do I want to go right across the middle? I think I want to go right across the middle though. And I want to leave a lot of room for me to tie my bow because I need a lot of ribbon to tie a bow. Just saying. So then this is going to sit just like here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that down with my liquid glue. Yes, I'm going to be gluing this down to something that's been embossed. So it's important that that glue get down into those nooks and crannies to hold this cardstock really well. Oh, so winter. Either we're getting rain or people are getting snow. Is there anywhere that's sunny anymore? Oh, I'm sure there is, right? I'm sure Florida is just all dandy. Always seems to be. Although, you know, it rains every day in Florida. It certainly does. Now, a trick that I do whenever I do my bows is I turn it, hold it, and turn it upside down. And now I'm going to make my loops. For some reason, I feel like this helps the loops be upright the way they're supposed to be. My big fingers, though, I need to grab this, and it's slippery because it's all satiny. And then I'll pull this down, and a nice tight pull. I mean, see how my bow is just sitting so nicely? Twisting it around like that. Just taking a look at things over here doing so good. I'm going to exit out that full screen there, sorry. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this. I might have to trim it some more, we'll see. We'll see how much my piece sticks out. Okay, so now that I've done that, isn't that pretty? So springy. Now I know I said I wasn't getting into that rain and shine because it was too soon. I just couldn't help myself with this though, because in February I'm going to be offering that Easter Bunny Bundle specialty class, and this card is going to be one of the projects. And so it's a great way to just share it right now. And then I already have one of my projects decided on, and I can be prepping the materials very easy. Now, what's exciting for this class, you guys, when you participate in the Easter Bunny Bundle specialty class, you will be getting a half package of this Dandy Delight free Sale-A-Bration level 1 paper. A half package. Yes, you'll get a half package of that, and you're going to get a half package of the Gingham Designer Series paper. Isn't that nice? That is nice. Because remember, you can't get this Designer Series paper unless you've done your $50 to do that. So exciting. Now, Easter Bunny Bundle. Hello, this guy right here. I love, love, love him. So I am going to stamp my little bunny. And I will get to the measurements of the last layer here in just a minute. Somebody on the Stampin' Cafe asked what the measurements were. And I said, because I have a template, the sketch right on the Stampin' Cafe. And I said, no. Has anybody said anything more? Because I don't have any more comments showing besides the last one where Lynn said you aren't frozen here. Has anything else happened? Because I am now not on the regular way that I see my Facebook going. So I'm just going to give this guy some areas that are going to be a little bit darker. And then I'll come in with the light. Oh, okay, great. Whew, I see comments. color him lightly here now. Get on in here. I'm just going to do his whole foot because then I'll do his, the little pads of his feet I think should be pink, but I'm going to go this route. So on the card challenge, the card sketch challenge, it says that I was going to treat somebody to a prize. And I always do that when there's a card sketch challenge. And it is a $25 gift card to my Stampin' store. I mean, how fun is that? $25. And you don't have to worry about shipping or tax either. So, hello, how great is that? So $25 completely on product. Not worrying about shipping or tax because I'm going to take care of all that for you. No problem there. And then my bunny is just going to get his little pads here are actually just going to be darker. There he is, so cute. Now let's take a look at this one here. This is the main layer. This one is cut at 3 3/4. 3 3/4. Oops. And I bet it's 2 1/4. Main piece. Now that's what I measured, and so then the white is just 3 1/2 by 2. So it's shorter than this tall one. Now I was just going to stamp the bunny on the white, but I decided against it. Ooh, I'm going to do the inside of the card because as I'm cutting, that was feeling a little too wet. So let's go ahead and see our stamping on the inside. The sentiment I'm going to use on the outside is enjoy all the little moments. Oh no, it's a new day, so I want enjoy all the little moments on the inside. So enjoy the little moments. You guys can see those measures. If you wanted to write them down, that's fine. I just played around with the sizes until I got what was looking good to my eye. And then I'm going to stamp this little butterfly. This little butterfly is so cute. It's a pretty little butterfly. I don't think I've used it before, so let me stamp it to make sure. And there it is, the pretty little butterfly. We'll give it a second to dry, and then I'm going to bring in my fresh freesia. I'm going to color around here. I'm using the pen point right now just because it's such a small little thing. There we are. Let's put that on the inside. I hope that lots of you are interested or motivated to craft this card sketch challenge. Now, it doesn't have to be exactly like this. If there's something a little different that you want to do, but it's in the same idea, feel free. Maybe you want your card to go like this. It could go like that. Maybe you want yours to be a fancy fold and it folds out, but it still has a bit of that same thing to it. So it just needs to be inspired by the sketch. You can upload it to the Stampin' Cafe place. You can email it to me. You can drop it off and bring it to class if you're local. You could even mail it to me. Just message me for my address if you wanted to put it in the, what do we say, the snail mail. But again, you've got all the way till, I think I said the 28th. I don't quite remember what I said on the Stampin' Cafe. I made coloring look so easy. Yeah, well, you know, the Stampin' blends, especially on an open stamped image like the bunny, you can't go wrong. It's so easy. Just give them a little lines of darkness and then just fill it in. And the Stampin' blends are so smooth. Sometimes it might look like it's, you know, streaky, but no, it smooths right out. No, I'm sorry, because I am making this, you might think I make coloring look so easy. I tell you what, cutting is not my forte. And my wrist is kind of hurting a little bit. When I fell in my stamp room over the holiday break and fell on my left side, my left shoulder and my left wrist are a little on the, when I turn them a certain way or move too quick. I didn't go get checked out or anything because I'm okay. It's just, it's like, yeah, wow, yowza. Okay, a little ear, I'm holding on to you. Don't want to be cutting off no ears. Thank you very much. Yeah, so my February Easter Bunny class is going to be on the last Sunday in February. In person anyway. And then my to-go kits get mailed out on that next Monday. That's how it always works. And this Sunday is my Country Floral Lane specialty class. And if you saw my impromptu video today on YouTube, you saw a little something something that my people that are coming to the class in person receive. And that's the benefit of being in person, is that you get additional little goodies. Ooh, my Nomeo just fell over. Okay, my little bunny is going to go right here. But of course, he can't go there until I stamp some grass, because you know we need our grass, guys. Don't tell, it's not a Stampin' Up! Acrylic block, whatever. Hey, I do classes and things. I need lots and lots of blocks. There, and there. Just perfectly right over there. Isn't that great? That is wonderful. And of course, do I have a green sitting right here? Of course not. Let me turn around and grab my green. Ooh, nice and bright. I love it. Now I'm going to stamp my sentiment. It's a new day. I've got my grass done. It's a new day. It's a new day. All right. There is no going back on this one. Well, I guess there is. No need to go back and do it again. It's lovely. Let's check out our nice bright green grass. Oh yes, perfect for this card. What green is this? Granny apple green, of course. None of this deep dark, although I am using Mossy Meadow as a base. But that's because Mossy Meadow is one of the colors in the Designer Series paper. And as we know, that helps us oh my gosh, this bunny is so cute. Why am I so far away from you? Oh, Veronica, that's okay. So when you do my to-go class, you get a PDF tutorial, And then I will also do a video tutorial. I'm just cutting little strips of my what are these called? Dimensionals, sorry. I was just thinking to myself, I'm making a mess of my dimensionals here. We want to make sure his little ears don't get pulled off or just flapping away because they're not down. So just cut a tiny little piece. Then we're going to put this right here. There he is. Now he needs to get glued down. I keep calling it he. It, right? It needs to be put down. Right onto here. And then this is going to come and go just like that. And I am going to raise up this whole thing with dimensionals. I need it lifted off. Otherwise, because it's going over 4 layers, it'll look warped. It'll look like it's bowing, and I don't want that. So I'm going to put this panel with dimensionals. It's going to come right in here, sit just like that. And this bow is super cute, but I am going to trim the tail. And I am going to get a couple of my embellishments. I gotta grab my pile. Ugh. It's too far away from the table. I couldn't pick it up. Okay. Yeah, no, nope, 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 nope. Ooh, nope. Nope, nope. Yes. I think. Yep, those others are too big. So I'm going in here to a pile of things I have. These are the opal rounds. Those are too big. These will work right here. Do I want to use the milky ones or those? Ooh, I think you have to use the milky ones. Those other ones don't quite look like they go. Oh, I still feel like these are too big too. I'm going to go with these. Oh, he's so cute. I have to say, I really like this card challenge. I think it's super sweet. But of course, you can do it however you want. You can make it any theme you want. Make it masculine, make it birthday, make it thinking of you, sympathy, whatever you would like. Hi, Tammy. There are so many ways. Okay, so now you guys see here the dimensions. This longest one was 4 3/4 by 2 1/4. The horizontal one was 3 3/4 by 2. And the main one was 3 3/4 by 2 1/4. And so then each piece just gets down a 1/4 inch smaller. Enjoy all the little moments. That is going to be one of our projects in the last Sunday of February for my bunny, Easter Bunny Bundle specialty class. It's going to be so great. Now I want to put down and make sure I have everybody here, you guys, because a few of you joined me. We have Maria and Tammy joined us. Tammy, I'm going to get those little, oh, I know. It is, isn't it? Now, I feel like I lost a lot of that designer series paper behind that bunny, but I didn't really want this. I guess I could have made this top one about a little bit narrower, but then I felt like you lost that it was the main part, because I could have gone to, just like the white is, I could have made that the Mossy Meadow and even smaller. But then I just didn't know if that bunny would be standing out enough or not. So I added Maria and Cindy and Tammy. Great, I've got everybody here, it looks like. So super fun, huh? Now, I am going to draw a winner today, and that winner is going to get my Easter Bunny Bundle Specialty Class Packet of supplies free. So let's say the class is $35, and that's getting the half a pack of this designer paper and the gingham, and you're going to get an embellishment or a ribbon as well. You're going to be getting like $25 of product plus all of your supplies to make your projects, which I usually do 6 projects. You are going to get that free. That is exciting. Ooh, who's going to be that winner? Miss Sherry, I don't know. Could it be you? Could it be Linda or Becky? Could it be Miss Veronica? Could it be Maria or Tammy or Cindy? Oh, or Shar or B? It is number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Miss Tammy Ward, you are my number 10 on the list. You are going to get that class packet free. Now, that does not include the bundle if you wanted to get the bundle. Now, I will have the option when I do post about this class. It's just too early for me to have it out there. My Easter Bunny Bundle class will be posted with a Google form that you RSVP and register for and all of that. But that'll be coming out just about the beginning of February, I think. I'm just getting a little ahead of myself, as you can see. Oh, my goodness. So what do you guys think of this card? I think this card turned out fabulous. Oh, I know. But hey, you guys, you know what? Think about those to-go classes and things too, because I will always, in my to-go packets, put a little something extra special in there for you guys too. It might not necessarily be what the people in person are getting, but that's just because the mailing it situation isn't conducive for it, okay? Something like that. All right. I want you to check out my post in the Stampin' Cafe or my link below for my card sketch challenge. I think I'm going to do a blog and blog post for this as well. So if you're not in the Stampin' Cafe group, you can, though, if you want to be. Just go on over to the Facebook, the Stampin' Cafe, and ask to join. It's our social stamping group. I'll have that there in my blog for you to go ahead and see. And I'll even include my measurements, you guys, that I put on here. So you have that, okay? I am so excited that you guys joined me tonight. My Nomeo friend, he appreciates it too. And if you didn't see my Dollar Tree Valentine haul video on YouTube, make sure you do. And I think there's a make a comment this week on one of my videos to win a prize as well, but I don't remember what it is. I mean, I'm doing these things and I can't remember. I better write them down, right? All right, you guys. Have a great night. Everybody stay safe that's in the path of that blizzard. I'm so sorry. Keep warm. And until next time, guys, happy stampin'.